My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
Oh boy, sure does bring back some memories of coming home from school every day, loading up Rome Total War and playing it for 8 hours because I had no friends. Just kidding, you're all my friends now, and I hate you all. Although I get the feeling this isn't going to be as amazing as 13-year-old me remembers it. Because I only have the 3 starting factions, because I haven't played Rome Total War in a very long time, we're going to have to choose between the Red Romans, the Green Romans, or the Furry Romans. You know, I completely stand by my choices. Also, yeah, this game did not age as beautifully as I remember it. So I just noticed immediately we actually start with 2 boats, but we don't start with any ports. I don't know where we got these boats from, but I'm just gonna say it's a Christmas miracle. Well, no, it's not actually a Christmas miracle because Jesus hasn't even been born yet. We have 2 very viable options here on who we need to attack first. We can either get rid of the Carthaginians, but as we know, they carry elephants, so I don't want to mess with that just yet. So maybe we should just take the Greeks out first. Last I checked, the Greeks just walk at you with big pointy sticks, so that's probably our best option. Checking through all my family members to see who has all the best traits. My faction leader's actually got some pretty good one. You know, he's good commander, politician, skilled bureaucrat, stern, skilled infantry commander. But then we go over to his son over here. He doesn't exactly have the best ones compared to his dad, as he is a political animal. He's really taking the furry thing to heart. I don't know how to break the news to you, Diodoros, but this trade agreement isn't going to last very long at all. You see, why trade with the Greeks when you should go ahead and steal all their plates and then they won't be throwing them everywhere? Now, usually I'd probably auto-resolve this battle, but because it's our first one, we might as well go on the battlefield. Ah yes, just as I remembered Rome Total War, looking very pixely. You think they're putting those shields up above their heads so they're protected, but no, they just don't want to look up their best friend's skirt. If I was about to get slaughtered in battle, the last thing I'd want to see is John's big old dick. Dinosaur. I was gonna say dinosaur. Jeez, the battle has commenced, and it's not really as intense as I remember it, I won't lie. They're just sort of slowly bumbling into each other, and sometimes some of them fall over from bumbling. It's very confusing. I don't know how it used to work back then. Hey, see, it was actually the Romans who invented the sandwich. It just had a bit of a different meaning back then. Just like a bunch of guys just really sweaty and slapping each other. Kind of like the Marine Corps now I think about it. You see, the Greeks were very innovative with their phalanx formation, but unfortunately the Romans came along and they thought, hey, we could just walk around that. And then they did. Oh, there goes the enemy general. And, oh, well, that was the battle, guys. Do you remember it? Is it just as good as you remember it, boy? My nostalgia. Oh, my childhood is dying in front of me. I'd like to say that the AI has improved over the years on the Total War AI, but it really hasn't. Since this phalanx is just endlessly following my general, I can just wait until I've got it turned around and then I can rush it from behind. Yeah, I'd say this is just up to standards with modern Total War now I think about it. Oh boy, I'm sure they're going to write about this one in the history book. Oh, Papa, please tell me about the time the Greeks walked around in circles and just let the Romans at the bottoms. Right, there you go, we won the game. No? We've got so much more to do. Oh no, not Cornelius. Oh wait, no, that means we got the furry in charge. God damn it! So every now and again this game sort of black screens and ruins my recording, so what you missed was me going to war with Carthage. They've got big elephants. After dealing with Carthage, we're going to come down here to... Where are we? We're just in the we're in the middle of the desert. We're going to take out the Egyptians, who for some reason want to live in the desert. Yeah, I like how the Red Romans are just taking over all these fertile lands in Germany and Europe, and I'm just in the desert. Just realized my general's called Publius. Publius the Mean. I mean, I don't want to worry anyone, but the Egyptians have wheels on their horses, and they've got big, pointy, sharp objects that might just decapitate our kneecaps. I mean, at least they're not elephants, though. Jeez, imagine traveling like 5 years in the desert, dying of dehydration and dysentery, only to get the gratification to know that you're not going to get stomped on by an elephant, you're just going to have your kneecaps torn apart. Well, this sure is fun. Yes, sure is fun. You see, little do these silly Egyptians know that my soldiers actually carry a backup weapon called a javelin. It's very sharp, it's very pointy, and it's now in your neck. Though I'm pretty sure it's not called javelin, it's called like a pilum. Pizza. That's the one. Oh, so somewhere on the map Carthage still exists. Okay, sure, I'll accept your ceasefire. I have... Oh. Well, that's a bit rude. Anyone remember that meme of like the blonde woman like sitting on the couch with all those guys behind her? You know, we've got a bit of a different tactic today. You see, we've got a bunch of rebel brigands over there, and I just so happen to do a bit of pig farming on the side of my job conquering the world. Sir, they just appear to be bringing up about a couple thousand pigs. Should we be worried about this? Oh no, you'll be fine. I've taken out a couple of pigs before. I played Minecraft. Yeah, well, joke's on you, buddy, because the pigs are now all on fire! That's not very effective. It's not. That wasn't very effective. You see, what I've done here is I've actually just given them a hell of a lot of bacon. Well, fine. I guess I'll bring in the rest of the quote-unquote normal army. God. Oh, would you look at that? I got myself some elephants of my own. That's right. The Carthaginians can have elephants. Some people like the Numidians can have elephants. But apparently, so can I. So if you're wondering what happened when the screen went black when I was recording versus the Carthaginians, it just kind of went a lot like this. Honestly, I think we need to bring back elephants in warfare. I don't know. I don't care what Peter says, all right? I don't know who Peter is to begin with. Who's Peter, and why does everyone care about him so much when it comes to animals? Oh, well, there goes the Numidian king. I don't know who he was, where he was. It's a bit of a mess down here on the battlefield at the moment. So I killed one king and 2 Numidian generals in this battle. What, did they just bring everyone along to this battle? Was this just some sort of family cookout? Were they expecting to eat the elephants at the end of this? I just noticed that Publius is actually our faction heir, and the faction leader is someone younger than I don't know how that works, but sure. Yeah, also I left Publius in the desert just auto-resolving every time the Egyptians came, and I just realized he's got like 10 billion different traits. Oh my god, Publius. Yeah, I could go ahead and actually fight this Alexandria battle, but Publius has other things to do, you know, like being the literal god among men right now. And Publius is actually called the Brave now. There's nothing more brave than a good old Pub. If I know anything about a total war, is if you're on the side of the bridge that's defending, you're gonna win. Also brought some ballistas. I don't actually ever use these in battles because they are terrible. I only build them so that we can auto-resolve sieges on the first turn, but hey, I'm sure they might hit something. I'm pretty sure those all just missed. You know, usually I'd be scared of these chariots. Really, you know, they take out your kneecaps, and if there's the one thing in my life that I love, it's my kneecaps. But I think we might have a very strong defense against them. Yes, when the kneecapper gets kneecapped. I don't think the enemy really thought this one through, but they're actually trying to retreat through my lines. They killed 14 and I killed Leet. So yeah, I'm just keeping my armies up on the Egyptian bridges, and they're just endlessly attacking. So I've just been murdering hundreds and hundreds and thousands of Egyptians, because every time they retreat, they try to retreat through my lines. This just really makes me wish that I had elephants in this army. Oh yeah, Publius, he's so damn brave, camping that bridge and just murdering everyone. Only one guy remained out of 2,248. You know, that's some real, like, 60 chest there, Ashicalos of Diem. Except that we will attack. Their demands, please do not attack. I'm just gonna pretend like I never got this message. Oh, hey, our faction leader died. I think that means Publius is actually in charge. Oh my god. Publius the Great, and he's 90 years old. I don't know how this guy is even functioning anymore. So we have our faction heir, who is Titus. We have Publius and Titus. Okay. Yes, I am still on the bridge, and I also brought some guys on camels to run around in circles to give my troops entertainment while we wait for the AI to actually decide to come over the bridge. It gets pretty boring waiting for them. It's camel time! Oh. Have it be known, though, he died as Publius the Mighty! Right, good news is that I've got Titus. He's on a boat now, hopefully coming to take his dad's uncle. I don't know who the relation was, but hopefully coming to take his... Oh, that's a lot of Egyptian navies. Titus might die. The rebels want to offer me a ceasefire. What? Yeah, I'm really sorry, Titus. I really wasn't expecting that many of them. I got a new faction leader now called Lucius Cathalina. Not quite Titus, definitely not quite Publius, but I have sent him to an island with nothing more than mercenaries to see what exactly he can do. I don't know if this is normal, but Lucius has an army that has a bunch of naked men in. more power to you, dude. You just do whatever you gotta do. You're in charge, after all. I have no idea which one of these are Lucius. They're all looking exactly the same, but I'm sure he's doing his part somewhere. Oh, here come the half-naked guys against the guys with armor, big pointy sticks, and wait a sec, they don't have armor. They're naked too. This is just like hobo wars. It's just a bunch of homeless guys fighting in the street. I was saying that I did just kind of describe the whole era there, didn't I? Just a bunch of homeless guys half naked fighting in the street. There's even more half naked guys over here. You're really not living up to like the legacy Publius put down. Publius the Mighty never fought half naked guys. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, I can't play this game anymore if I don't have Publius. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, hit the subscribe button, and get a F for Publius in the chat, please.